So, Trump out here, he switching out illusions over here. Okay, they be like revealing UFO shit, which I done told y'all motherfuckers like if you have a brain whatsoever, a working one, that be clicking, even on overtime, like how I do as a Virgo, at some point it gonna come to your motherfucking consciousness that there is no way human beings, first and foremost, it's gonna come to your consciousness first and foremost that you are a spiritual being. We are spiritual beings having human experiences. It is our energy source or souls that gives life to our bodies. The bodies are sleeves or avatars, like they show you in the films. Our bodies are vehicles or chariots or vehicles. Okay? Vehicles for our souls or a life source. Okay. So what is most important? The soul. Without the soul, the body is nothing. The soul still exists and still is very much important without the body. The body fades and rots and decays without the soul, though. Okay? When you get that registered into your consciousness, okay, downloaded and registered. That's why I talk about downloads all the time. When I receive information, it comes from up there. The ethers, the spiritual realm, the spiritual plane. Okay, spiritual beings aided me on my mission in this experience, being human, and what I am to do through the whole experience. Okay, that's that. And with that being said, okay, once you got that downloaded and registered in your consciousness, then um, you start think to yourself, okay, so if we're motherfucking human beings, spiritual beings having human experiences, then, if we're motherfucking spiritual beings having human experiences, then, are there other beings, other spiritual beings having other experiences? Are you getting what I'm trying to say right now? And you're going to also start to fathom and understand that within a vast universe, because this isn't all that exists. Earth, because a lot of y'all be saying space ain't real, the planets ain't real, the moon ain't real. Shut the fuck up. Okay? And they can't go to the moon, they can't go to here. Shut the fuck up. Your perception is as small as your mind's. Okay? Um, not gonna say brain because I'm not gonna insult elephants. They have small brains, they say. Maybe it's just in comparison to their sizes, but they're smart as fuck. Don't you ever fuck with an elephant. That motherfucker will remember throughout their entire life and their generation. They will pass on that intel to their generation. How they do it, I guess, through DNA. And that their generation will come for revenge. So, upon your fucking generation, for some reason, they know how to sniff out your DNA from your descendants. Their descendants get the intel on you and are able to sniff your DNA from your descendants. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them motherfuckers. But it's not their brain, the size of their brain. I mean, like, say that it's just in a figurative sense, the insult, you dumb brain dead motherfuckers. But the mind is your problem. You don't got minds. You don't got a mind. Or the whole the whole size of your mind is just really small to non-existent. Okay, that's your issue. So you're lacking in perspective and perception because you're lacking in mind or frame of mind. Your mind frame is small or close or non-existent. Okay, um, so they're like telling y'all this now. Okay, because they're trying to mask something bigger. Now that's what y'all supposed to start thinking to yourself. What the fuck could they be trying to hide by telling us this grand truth that we knew all of fucking long? I said this. I said this. Well, it wasn't on my TikTok, but I said this, or was I just talking to myself? I said this, or just said it to random people. I said this that they fucked around, you know, ETs, extraterrestrial beings, um, and had them imprisoned and been running experiments and all that shit, Area 51 shit. And they're, I done got the download a long time that they hear, they come in. And part of that from the ones who've always been here, you know, other ETs. But they fucked with some that they shouldn't have fucked with. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. They did that. And their ass is in trouble. You won't see them pop up and show up. I remember a post that I posted on my Instagram, Sky Goddess Infinity Instagram, doing the whole COVID thing, and they're like COVID. I think it was like them saying COVID gonna be over by next over soon, and by next month y'all see a big ass UFO pull up. Over where? Over what? Something to that effect. I just kind of like paraphrased that picture that I that posted on. It was someone else's like thing that I think I reposted, and that's what I'm thinking to myself. You know, that I did say it that on my Sky Goddess Infinity YouTube channel that I did have make sure to download copies of those videos that they're gonna reveal themselves. They're gonna show up and they're gonna reveal themselves. They're gonna reveal themselves, and these badass motherfuckers that are coming, okay, they here. But they are strategic as fuck. Like it's the whole telepathy thing. Like I can okay, I'm not gonna get into that right now. But they're here. And them telling you this is to put y'all in flight mode, not necessarily in just that, but is to mentally prepare y'all. So when they pop up with the which they already have, but you know the type of pop up I'm talking about. They gonna be like, we told you so. Y'all told us so, but what the fuck y'all did to anger these motherfuckers? Okay, my motherfuckers, what the fuck y'all did? Oh, you fucked with me. You fucked with other people, of my ET race, having human experiences. That's the fuck what y'all did. My real parents, because like these motherfuckers ain't my real family. No, relatives ain't my real relatives. Well, my sons are my sons, but these motherfuckers aren't my real relatives. That's that. A lot of y'all, the dumb bitches and niggas you grew up with as parents, those ain't your real parents, okay? A lot of y'all, okay? I'm not even gonna get into that right now. I'm supposed to be talking about the whole Kendrick Lamar shit, okay? Which I'm gonna come within another video. I'm just gonna like close this whole ET thing right here. Well, just rest it right here, not close it, rest it right here. So when you see them tell you shit, just know that they're trying to cover other shit. And the other shit is um they realize that like people be like waking up. There's some people waking up and questioning every motherfucking shit that they say. So it's a two-part tactic here. Mentally preparing y'all so when niggas pop up, they be like, "We told you so," and two, they know that you'll question what they say. So when they tell you the truth, and it's supposed to make you question, okay, so are ETs really real? Or maybe they're not, because like the government, they are liars. So if they're saying ETs are real, maybe they ain't. When all along you know that they're real, and you making motherfuckers using reverse psychology on your dumb ass. They are. Okay? You gotta know to take the sense, out of nonsense. Okay? And stop letting motherfuckers trick your ass. They are real. Just ask yourself, why the fuck are they telling y'all this shit? This sensitive, giving y'all this sensitive information all of a sudden. So you question if it's true, yes or no. It's to distract you from other shit that you would have otherwise been paying attention to. And when these real motherfuckers, real niggas, pop up on them that they've been fucking around with for years, the Galactic Federation, okay? When they pop up on them, they be like, what? And they be like, we told you. We told you bitches, we told you niggas. But y'all didn't listen because everything we say, y'all think is a lie. Yeah, you've been telling a lot of lies for so long, but it's the age of Aquarius now, and in some way, shape, or form, y'all gonna have to spit the truth, whether it's to deceive. But the truth gonna make its way to the surface. Now it's for people to decipher and pick sense out of nonsense. Like I'm coming with a video about Kendrick, bitch.